Good morning, everyone. It's Joker, and today we are back with another slime video. 6 o'clock on a Saturday night, and we do have what looks to be the last batch of content for the Overlord collab. Maybe not, because we know the banners leave on the 28th, so there is a 2-day gap in between, but that's probably just to make room for the developer live stream and then the actual drop of everything on the 28th. We also have, what is this? Changes to the Welcome Back campaign. All right, let's check that out first. So this is going to take place on the 18th, so halfway through next month. The following currently available Welcome Back campaign content will change on the above date. Bingo missions and packs. We are planning to distribute compensation for the Welcome Back bingo mission rewards, which would have been received. This is only for players that I think are inactive for 2 weeks or more, I think, is when you start to you come back and you get this Welcome Back campaign. It's not for people who are logging in daily or who don't log in for like 2 or 3 days. It's for people who take an extended leave of absence, and well, at least in gacha terms. I am not going to know what that is until someone shows me images of it, but okay, sure. They'll change. That's all we need to know. Next up, we have the update for the joint mission. I did post earlier that we did, we did already surpass the 250k mark, so they added more steps up to the 500k mark. So that's nothing new. This number will probably get updated like early in the morning for me tomorrow, and we'll probably have at least cleared the 300 mark now. So, rainbow rocks, okay, cool. Large flames, yeah. EX rocks are limited farmable. Platinum hammer is definitely not farmable. So, not the greatest of rewards from this joint battle. Like, we get the gear, we get the slime tub, cool, we get the food, but definitely maybe a little lacking on the rewards for this. But it is whatever. It is just some extra additional event that they put in. So, again, free stuff is free stuff, and this is definitely going to be free because we're gonna clear it. But let's now check out the actual content. I don't expect too many things in here. There's going to be Corridor of Awakening, there will be Jubilee, and there will probably be the magic banner that we saw in the data mine from last week when Shalltear dropped. So let's go ahead and jump in. Yep, okay, so once per day, 1 or more 5-star guaranteed magic character showcase. So you can do it once a day, 300 crystals. It does cost crystals. It is not a free banner by any means. And you're guaranteed a 5-star. And for 3 times, you can trade in 30 Bazaar points. And this banner is only going to be up for 10 days. So if you want to exchange 3 times, you pretty much need to summon every single day. This, I think, based on the images in the leaks, I think this is going to have everything up to and including Wielder of Magic. So, I mean, we have the Bride, we have Wielder of Magic, we have Vengeance on here as well. So, I mean, this is probably one of your best places to pick up Vengeance, Raphael, and Velzard, unless you're like super close to pity on the Overlord banners. I know people aren't super hyped on the Overlord collab. We'll have to see what the next meta is. I mean, that's not going to start until next Wednesday, and we won't even know what it is until at the earliest Thursday the 27th. So I mean, you can do it. I know people will be swayed by the prospect of pulling Velzard and Raphael. This is a guaranteed 5-star, and seeing how not so great the Overlord collab is, I could see people maybe pulling on this. You can only do it once a day, so you can only spend so much, but we are coming up on the next meta shift, so those units could be much better than the Overlord collab. They could be much better than Vengeance. We don't know yet, but I could see a few people summoning on this. So especially with the 30% EX character rate after doing 3 multis. There are some packs. Looks like a guaranteed EX character is in a pack, but this is going to be like $80. So that's only for whales. Jubilee Catalyst is here. Yep, okay, so last month was Jubilee Blitz, the first time we've had it in over a year and a half. Jubilee Catalyst is what we get every single month, and that has been going on since Jubilee has been a thing, essentially. So this will run pretty much the same way that Jubilee Blitz did. It's just that the boss battle will be 100% tailored to having the Overlord team, and or very specific high damage substitutes for the Overlord team, like Shizuka or Dark Milim or something like that. Corridor of Awakening, yep, with the new bingo missions. So for me, doing Corridor to get these flashback shards or Corridor shards is actually useless, because I can't level anyone else up. They're all level 120 now. All the old 4-star units, the free-to-play ones. So I'm going to do the bingo board for these missions, and then I'm going to dip. So cool. And weekend bingo missions as well. And Valor Cup, to prep for the next season of Ranked, but that's not going to start until the 26th, and it goes until the 4th. So this is still a ways off, 10 days off or so. So yeah, and it looks like, yeah, the rewards haven't changed. So this is where you get some free stamina tickets for Valor Cup, some free charms, which is nice. And that seems to be about it. Okay, so we got a salad quest as well. All right, so yeah, nothing out of the ordinary for this content preview. So a bait banner, which I think is going to roll in a lot more people than probably should. The ticket packs, which again, only whales should be purchasing. Jubilee Catalyst starts tomorrow night, so Sunday night for me. I don't think I have anything major going on next week. And actually, Monday's a holiday, so actually Monday I can do a lot of this and get a lot of the videos prepped and out of the way. So that'll be nice, because Monday for the people in the US is President's Day, and most people have that off. It's a federal holiday, so I will be off. So cool. I've got time to do Jubilee on a free day, on a free giveaway day. Corridor of Awakening is pretty basic. I'll do a video on it. It's not difficult, but the rewards are also not great. These bingo missions do give it a lot more value, but the actual shards itself, if we go into the shop, this is where you get the extra dupes to get all the old free-to-play characters to 120. So like the Flashback Bazaar has, let's go down a little bit into the old units. So like Isis, right? The big time unit that a lot of free-to-play players are using for this Overlord team. You can get enough dupes from here to get her to level 100, but then if you wanted to take her to level 120, you would need to then buy her dupes here from the Corridor Bazaar, and there would be 20 of them here for 20, or 25. Yeah, 25 dupes here for 25,000 coins, and you get about 27,000 every single run, every full month of Corridor, so you'll slowly accumulate more and more and more. But that's the only way you can raise the free-to-play characters up to the max 120, and also the old, previous 4-star protectors, which is some of them are okay, a lot of them are terrible. But yeah, that is the content preview for starting tomorrow night. Again, nothing totally out of the ordinary, and that will lead us through the end of the Overlord collab into the next meta for March, which should be the final quote-unquote special collab-y kind of thing that we'll have before the start of the April meta, which is the start of Season 3 of Slime being aired on TV. And we know that we're going to have more than a few tie-in events to Season 3 as well. So next month should be the last one of this, roadmap of special things. I'm fairly excited to get Season 3. I'm anime only, don't spoil it for me, but I hope there's some interesting things, and hopefully there's some new interesting characters that we can put into this game that would be really hype and, bring a little pizzazz to Slime. Also, please do not forget to do the in-game survey. I have a video on what my answers are most likely going to be. If you have any other suggestions that I did not have from that video, please put them in that video's comments or this video's comments. Just please help us make the game better. This survey was put out in direct response to the outcry of how underpowered and limited the Overlord team is, and they're going to try and make the game better. But again, there are no guarantees that they just straight up change the Overlord units. Like, I don't know how realistic that is, but at least if we tell them that we hated it enough, then they will hopefully take that knowledge, and with the next big time collab they don't do this, and they don't make that team overly limited. They don't make them underpowered. So this is how we let them know how to change things for the future. But that's it for me, guys. Take it easy, and I will see you all later.